Did he touch it? That's the question. Did he touch it? Portugal 2, Uruguay 0, and Portugal are through, and Uruguay have a lot of problems now. Shout out to my man Bruno, man. United players balling at this World Cup, guys. First Casemiro in the Brazil game, and now Bruno Fernandes. Maybe we have to bring the Bruno KDB conversation back. I don't know. Maybe we have to bring it back, but no, So I think this was. This was quite a cagey, quite a feisty affair, to be honest. Portugal, I mean, even I can admit that Portugal do play somewhat better without Cristiano Ronaldo, in my personal opinion. I think they do play a little bit better without him, but he does what he does. And did he touch it or not? Did he touch it or not? I mean, I don't know what the rule is. I mean, if a small piece of hair touches it, like, is it about like a specific body part that's attached to you, and that means that like it's a goal? I don't know. I generally don't know whether it's the case. But let's say it did. But if it didn't, Bruno brace. Was it a penalty? He falls down. Where's his hand supposed to go? I don't know. It reminds me actually of the one that United got given against when they played against Sociedad, and that ultimately cost us topping the group. From that penalty that was given, it's the same thing. He goes down, and it's like, where's his hand supposed to go? But at the end of the day, I mean, my understanding of the handball rule at this point, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But my understanding, I guess, is that if you strike it and it changes the direction of the ball, so opposition player can't get it, it's a penalty. I don't know. I really don't understand handball rule anymore. So, but it's subjective, and the referee, to be fair, was called to the monitor to check it and to make his own decision, and he made his own decision. So you can't really complain. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I think the big issue with Uruguay is that, I mean, the midfielders, I mean, I don't know, Valverde's trying, man, but I mean, he's playing with pensioners at this point. They attack toothless. Uruguay haven't scored a goal at all. I mean, at times they look threatening, but they just can't finish. They just look toothless, and they're coming up against a Ghana side that scored 5 goals in 2 games, 2 against Portugal and almost drawn the game, and then obviously the 3 goals against Korea, which again Uruguay couldn't score past Korea or Portugal. So it opens up this grudge match. It really opens up this grudge match because Uruguay aren't just facing the Ghanaian team; they're facing a nation that hasn't forgotten, and a nation that wants revenge. And that game's going to be epic because Uruguay know that they need to beat Ghana if they're going to have any chance of qualifying, and they even have to hope that South Korea don't beat Portugal. Because if South Korea beat Portugal, this goal difference thing is looking mighty sketchy. And Ghana know, if we get the dub of Uruguay, we are good. But yeah, it's getting peak. Who do you think is going to qualify? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.